One more thing I wanted to add. We could go on for this, but the one thing that's important, I think, is sometimes you're put into these positions of leadership or authority, and you may not want it.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't your goal, or maybe you just don't care about it, or you just don't want the responsibility that comes with it. But ultimately, sometimes you have to recognize that you are in that and try to be the best at that as you can. Because I see it a lot where people just fall into that position, but they don't want to actually take the responsibility of doing it, because optimally you want to, as I mentioned before, you want to be a better version of yourself to benefit those that you are helping and serving ultimately, right?
Yeah.
But I see it a lot where people just ignore that, and they want the benefits of having that position, but they don't want the responsibility of that same thing. So
Yeah.
they'll often absolve themselves of that when it's convenient, and allow themselves to maybe have poor behavior or maybe poor judgment or whatever it is, which they're like, well, it's not my responsibility. So they will absolve themselves of that, but that still does affect the community that they are serving, and technically still indirectly or directly, though they've absolved themselves of it, they are still affecting and influencing and leading effectively.
Yeah.
Sometimes into a poor direction because they have not taken that stance of I got to be better, which I think is very unfortunate, because that's very difficult to undo.
Well,
That's the hard part. Undoing negative direction is so difficult. It's crazy, because it's very easy to do the opposite. It's not, if you build a good foundation, it is difficult to push it off.
Yeah.
But it's much easier to push something off a cliff than to pull it back up, right?